Hey YouTube, this video is a special request video out to Wallow Jaso. I have gotten a request. It might be old news, but I got a request to do a video about Beyonce not being original. Now, I'll do it tentatively because I know that Beyonce has a lot of crazy fans, stands, and you know, Janet's my number one, so I had to throw that in there. Well, it was basically the fact that it was basically that the viewer found out that Apollonia 6 and Vanity 6 were under Prince, and the Single Ladies video by Beyonce was very similar to that style. Now, I went on YouTube and I did some research and I did see the similarities, and I actually remembered the similarities from many years ago. I never, although Beyonce is a talented singer, she's a good dancer. Her music is okay. As far as pop, it's friendly, it's catchy. It lacks depth. It lacks creativity. As far as as far as her development, she's developing at a slower pace than I would have expected her to. Critically, she's not acclaimed. She hasn't released a classic album yet. As far as her being original, I never thought she was original. That's one thing she lacks. She's not original. Everything she does is what someone else did, and it's not even a real twist on what someone else did. It's almost like she can feed off the ignorance of people with their lack of musical history. If she went back to the 1975 and she wanted to do David Bowie, her fans would buy it as if this was the most original thing that anyone has ever done. If she Beyonce is beautiful, she's very beautiful, but she just lacks the creativity. She's a marketing machine now. She's lost that as when her first album came out, it had more quality to it as far as just what she was talking about. The love songs were even deeper and real. Sasha Fierce is almost like it's an attempt to monopolize on the masses, but it's only sold about 2 million. So I think that as far as with the record sales, it's not selling like hotcakes. I mean, her last album, B-Day, sold a little bit better, but I think people are not totally dumb to this. They know it, but they'll accept it because Beyonce works hard at presenting it well. Even at the Grammys, she did the performance with Tina Turner, and before that, she mentioned all the greats before her: Anita Baker, Nancy Wilson, Patti LaBelle, Janet Jackson, the Aretha Franklin. She mentioned all of them, and she actually said that she takes a little bit of each one and puts it in her act. And that was her admitting it right there, but most people didn't see it that way. As far as her performing with Tina Turner, the Single Ladies theme was basically what Tina Turner's been doing for years. She dances in the middle. She has two look-alike dancers dance right a little bit behind her, right beside her, and they move, they dance in sync. that is, you know, to me, this Tina Turner more so than Apollonia or Vanity. But I can see where the sex appeal is coming in, and you know, the style of dress. That's all, you know, been done before. But most people, you know, didn't see it. The where the originality, you can tell she lacks originality, being that her last 4 to 5 videos have all had that same theme. And I know we want to be consistent with the album, but nobody did that better than Janet Jackson. Janet had a theme from beginning to end, so every video was themed in a story. So it created a bulk of material that was still separate and different from each other. Unfortunately, with Beyonce, she doesn't do that, you know. She is still a good artist because she can perform really well. She's not the best singer, you know, but she can sing. But I noticed that she has more of, she kind of talks her songs, almost like when they first came out as Destiny's Child. A lot of the songs were sped up, but it was like a talking control. So a lot of people say she has vocal control, and I do believe she has that, because she sounds strong and she sounds like the record when she sings live. But as far as the technicality of her singing, she's talking, really. If you really look at it, she's talking the songs. Everything is talking, and she says it loud. So, you know, it could sound like a good vocalist, but it won't ever sound like Jennifer Hudson. She would never be put up there with Whitney Houston or Celine Dion or anything like that. She is in her own lane, and you know, I do appreciate that side of her. But as far as her being original, she's not original by far. You know who's original. This is a difference. You know, maybe her fans won't like this, but as far as I'm trying to explain it in a way that maybe her fans would understand, is that, take Solange for instance. Solange's album, Soul Angel and the Hadley Street Dreams, that album is brilliant. I mean, just the lyrics, you know, fuck the industry. Let's see, I Told You So, I Decided. Those singles and those songs are brilliant. Sandcastle Disco, those are brilliant because the writing is so excellent, and she writes it. You could tell she writes it. She's coming from a personal place. She said, "I'd rather not be picture perfect Beyonce, fly like J Lo, something like, what did she say? Or singing whatever." You get what I'm saying. You listen to the song, go cop Solange's album. Solange is an artist. She's an artist. And that's the difference between her and Beyonce. Beyonce is a product. And unfortunately, Beyonce wants to be an artist, but she can't fly with her management. You know, Matthew knows, you would think that, you know, she would be able to do a lot of different things. She's had the same hair for how many years? Ever since Destiny's Child, you know, she had the same style pretty much because her mom styles her. You know, she's kind of stuck, and it sounds like on her new album, Sasha Fierce, is that she wants to fly. It's like she wants to be a deeper artist than she really is. She wants to be considered artistic, you know.